there was God.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth, it was without a form. And the earth, it was without a form. And the darkness covered the face of the deep.
When God began to create the heavens and the earth was without shape or form. It was dark over the deep sea, and God's wind swept over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And so light appeared. And God saw how good the light was. And God separated the light from the darkness. And God named the light day, and the darkness night.
There was evening and there was morning, the first day.
And the Lord said, "Brother, let there be light." And the Lord said, "Let there be light." And the Lord, he called his light the day, and the darkness he called night. Yes, the Lord, he called his light the day, and the darkness he called night.
God said, "Let there be a dome in the middle of the waters to separate the waters from each other." And God made the dome and separated the waters under the dome from the waters above the dome. And it happened that way. God made the dome sky.
There was evening and there was morning, the second day.
And the Lord said, "Let there be a place to separate the waters high above us from the waters here below." And the Lord said, "Let there be between the earth and sky the firmament of heaven, heaven."
And God said, "Let the waters under the sky come together into one place so that the dry land can appear." And that's what happened. God named the dry land earth, and he named the gathered waters seas. And God saw how good it was.
And God said, "Let the earth grow plant life, plants yielding seeds and fruit trees bearing fruit with seeds inside, each according to its kind throughout the earth." And that's what happened. The earth produced plant life, plants yielding seeds, each according to its kind, and trees bearing fruit with seeds inside it, each according to its kind. And God saw how good it was.
There was evening and there was morning, the third day.
And the Lord, he gathered the waters together to make up the rivers and the seas, and to summon the good earth for to bring forth its bounty. He scattered the dry land with flowers and fruit, growing free in the shade of the trees. He scattered the dry land with flowers and fruit, growing free in the shade of the tree.
And God said, "Let there be lights in the dome of the sky to separate the day from the night. They will mark events, sacred seasons, days, and years. There will be lights in the dome of the sky to shine on the earth." And that's what happened. God made the stars and two great lights, the larger light to rule over the day and the smaller light to rule over the night. And God put them in the dome of the sky to shine on the earth, to rule over the day and over the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And God saw how good it was.
And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day.
And the Lord said, "Let there be light in the heaven, light where the darkness appears, and let the light be for the signs of the seasons, the days, and the years."
God said, "Let the waters swarm with living things, and let birds fly above the earth up in the dome of the sky." God created the great sea animals and all the tiny living things that swam in the waters, each according to its kind, and all the winged birds, each according to its kind. And God saw how good it was. Then God blessed them. "Be fertile and multiply and fill the waters and the seas, and let the birds multiply on the earth."
There was evening, and there was morning, the fifth day.
On the fifth day, on the fifth day, on the fifth day, the Lord created all the living things, the creatures of the sea and the creatures of the sky. Yes, he made the fish to swim, and he taught the bird to fly on the fifth day.
And God said, "Let the earth produce every kind of living thing, livestock, crawling things, and wildlife." And that's what happened. God made every kind of wildlife, every kind of livestock, and every kind of creature that crawls on the ground. God saw how good it was. And then God said, "Let us make humanity in our image to resemble us, so that they may take charge of the fish of the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, all the earth, and all the crawling things on earth."
God created humanity in God's own image. In the divine image, God created them. Male and female, God created them.
And God blessed them and said to them, "Be fertile and multiply. Fill the earth and master it. Take charge of the fish of the sea, the birds in the sky, and everything crawling on the ground."
And then God said, "I now give you all the plants on the earth that yield seeds, and all the trees whose fruit produces its seeds within it, and these will be your food. To all wildlife, to all birds in the sky, and to everything crawling on the ground, to everything that breathes, I give all the green grasses for food." And that's what happened. God saw everything that God had made. It was supremely good.
There was evening and there was morning, the sixth day.
On the sixth day, on the sixth day, on the sixth day, according to his plan, the Lord took up a lump of clay and built himself a man. He built himself a man. He built himself a man. On the sixth day, on the sixth day, on the sixth day, according to his plan, the Lord took up a lump of clay and built himself a man. He built himself a man. And he taught a man to love, and he taught him not to hate, and he taught him how to give, and he taught him when to take, and he taught the man to work, and he taught him when to rest, and he taught the man to dream, and he told him he was blessed, and he told him he was blessed.
The heavens and the earth and all who live in them were completed. On the sixth day, God completed all the work that God had done. And on the seventh day, God rested from all the work that God had done. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it God rested from all the work of creation. This is the account of the heavens and the earth when they were created.
And the Lord looked around and saw that it was good. And the Lord looked around and saw that it was good. The evening came, the morning passed, the seventh day.
This is the word of the Lord.
The Lord's name be praised.